Okay guys, welcome back. It's Gina here again. Listen, if you don't have any weights, you're not sure what to do, and you don't know where to start, well, you're in the right place. So let's go. Today we're going to start with a warm-up. Okay, we are going to do some jumping jacks. All right, so we're right here, just doing a few jumping jacks. We're going to do some lower body today. And again, I'm going to show you different ways that you can do the exercises so that you're feeling comfortable. If you can't do jumping jacks, you are just going to do side to side right here, okay? And you're going to do about 20 jumping jacks or 10 on each side for your taps right here, okay? So we'll get that body a little bit warmed up. And then we are going to start with a lower body knee-friendly exercise. And, all right, good. You're here, you started, that's all that matters. It's showing up and saying, I have to move. And that's what we do. One day, one step at a time. Okay, we're gonna come down for some squats, guys. Body squats, okay? This is a body squat. We are sticking, it's almost like you're sitting on your toilet, but remember, your knees, you don't want to come forward. You want to keep them back, so you want to sit back as you go down into that squat. Okay, from the front, it looks like this. Again, the side, sitting back so that the knees do not go over and the knees do not come in. Keep them out. And if you can't, you go and do what you can, because the more we do, the better you get. All right, let's finish this off with a few more squats. Good. Cool day here today. Rainy and very cool. Very weird. One more here, and good. All right, that's our squats. Don't forget, if you feel uncomfortable, hold onto that countertop, the back of your couch, and use that to squat. All right, so if you know you're going to be doing my videos, make sure that you're in the proper room so that you can have those objects around for yourself. All right, we're gonna come down to the floor. We're gonna do what's called a glute bridge, and your glutes are your booty. All right, so come on down to the floor. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna keep our legs bent. We're gonna lay down, feet on the floor, and you are going to just lift your tush off the ground, and you're gonna squeeze it. This is called a glute bridge. Okay, we're going to be doing these today, and if you want to add a weight, you can get a weight that we are going to put across our hips, and there's so many different versions of glute bridges, but right now I just want you to warm these up because we are going to be incorporating these into our workout today. And a couple more right here, and good. Okay, for those of you who feel when you're doing some of this work and you don't want to get on the floor, take your time getting on the floor. If you have a chair, come and sit in your chair and do some of the work as you're in your chair, sitting in your chair and just standing and sitting, standing and sitting while we are doing some of the work on the floor. If you're uncomfortable with it, that is what I would like you to do. You cannot do too many of them, okay? And always make sure those knees are out when we're doing our exercises. All right, guys, let's shake these legs back and forth right here. And we're gonna get started with what's called a split squat. Now, a few things I wanna show you. This is what is a split squat. Our legs are split, and we are going down and up, down and up. So my knee is about that far from my heel on the other foot, and I'm coming back up. I'm using this leg for the power leg. We are on our toe in the back, okay? This is called a split squat. Now, if you have a broom handle or something, this is a PVC pipe, you can get this at any Home Depot, Lowe's, wherever, okay? You can use this to hold on to. Again, you could use the back of a chair. Careful with that it doesn't slide around, the back of a couch, and you can hold on to that while you're doing your split squat. Just press it down into the floor, but it gives you balance and something to hold on to. Again, if you have the back of a chair, you could be holding that. And don't forget, you go down where you can go down to, okay? So if you're here, that's fine. If you can go down further, that's great. I'm gonna use some weights today. So we're gonna start out with our split squats. And we're ready, 1 foot out in front. And we are gonna do 8 on each side. Three and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And great job. Other side, don't forget, if you're holding on to something, take your time. Get yourself ready in that position. And if you are holding weights, make sure your arms are tight to your side. And you just are looking down at the floor in front of you with a little bend forward. And last one. And good. Awesome. All right. That is the first exercise. Okay. Our next exercise is going to be squat taps. All right. So again, if you have a band and you'd like to use a band, any kind of band works, and you put it around your thighs. And we're going to keep that band on for the glute bridges if you have a band. Okay, and again, these bands work just as well. This is called a hip circle, or these bands are fine too, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to stay in one position, and you're going to go down into that squat. So remember, don't go forward. Go down into that squat, and we're going to tap, 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 tap. Okay, if you got to stand up and tap, that's fine. Little by little, we get into that squat where we feel those little burns in the booty and the quads. And side to side tapping, just so you see the front. And good. Okay, we're going to go on the floor again for those glute bridges. We're going to rest a few minutes after that one. A few seconds, I should say, not a few minutes. And we're going to go down. So this is my second video. Today I'm on my phone. I was on my iPad yesterday. I didn't like it. But let's see how this one uploads. And again, guys, I'm going to be putting this out on, Instagram little clips, and on Facebook in my private Facebook group. If you're interested in it, please send me a message, and I will send you a link to my private Facebook group. So we have an amazing community, but please share these videos with people that you know just need a little bit of help, right? Okay, so down for glute bridges. So you have the band up here or no band. Again, hands down. You're going to bring those thighs up and down. Press the floor with your feet. Hands are light on the floor. Squeeze that butt. When you get up into that glute bridge, squeeze it. This is one of my favorite exercises. Everybody loves this exercise. And again, when I say that there's so many different ways to do this exercise, there's a lot of different things that we can do with this exercise to make it harder, and we will be doing that in the future. So right now, we're just getting some good glute bridges in, and a couple more, and last one here, and hold, 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 and down. Awesome. Okay, and again, don't forget, if you want to put that weight on your hips, the weight goes here for the glute bridge, okay? And you hold it, and you go up and down with the weight on your hip to add extra strength, resistance, and get a better booty. Okay, and comes off. I'm gonna rest that up, and we're gonna go to round 2. Grab some water if you have it. Okay, we are gonna go back to our split squats. When you are ready, and grab your weights, your water bottles, or your broomstick to hold. And we are gonna go into our split squats and up and down for 8. And 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other side. Again, a little cock lean forward, pressing on that front foot. That is our working leg. Nice work. 5, 3 more. And last one. And good. Awesome. Don't forget, we don't have to go far down on those split squats. Get something to hold on to. And this is just fine. Okay? Getting some movement into those legs. And I'll tell you, we keep doing these, you keep doing this video, you'll see how far you get down in no time. Okay, we're gonna go back to squat taps. We're gonna put that band around our legs again. If you do not have a band, do not worry about it. And we're gonna go into squat taps. Okay, again, no band, no worries. This is, entire workout could be done with absolutely nothing but you. That's the beauty of it. You put the work into it. You work as hard as you wanna work. You wanna do more reps, you do more reps. You wanna do more rounds, you do more rounds. But you have the work, do it, right? That's it, simple. Okay, squat taps, get down into that squat position. And to make this one harder, if you want, you can hold a weight like a goblet and tap. If you want to hold something, a ball is great. A can of beans is fine. A bottle of water or nothing. And good. Awesome. All right. We're going to keep those on. And we're going to rest and then go down for the glute bridges. So, you know, I always say, people always say that they don't have the time to work out. They can't find the time. I always say, well, pick 15 minutes to 30 minutes of your day Find that time. Lay out your gym clothes at the end of your bed so that you see them when you walk in your room. Get yourself excited about starting something new and knowing that you're going to feel so much better. And that's all it really takes, guys. A few little things to do. Get yourself on the floor, or moving your booty, lifting with your arms, and just think of how much easier things are going to be as you age, because you're getting stronger. It's the greatest thing ever. All right, glute bridges. Everybody down. Again, if you want to put that weight up on your hips, go right ahead. And we're going to do 10 of these. 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're going to hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now again, guys, if you want to do more, you can do more. So when I'm taking the breaks to talk, and I'm only doing 10 reps and you want to do 15, please feel free to do more. Okay? That's what it's all. That's what these are all about. Is, you know, nothing is perfect, nothing is set in stone. But what is the most important is that you show up each day, every other day, a couple days a week to put some movement in. Your body's going to be so happy. Okay? All right. Let's come up. We have our split squats. And this is round 3. Weights, broomstick, couch, chair, countertop to hold on for your split squats if you need. And good. Sometimes my knee hits. I'd rather not hit the floor. Last one. And switch legs. Sometimes, you know, like I say, these videos are brand new for me to do. It's like I'm training my people, but differently because they're not here. And I absolutely love it. But remember, it's not perfect. I'm not perfect. Far from it. I'm just moving my body and helping others to move theirs and to learn how to strength train. And last one. Whoops, and good. And again, you know, I always talk about it, how important it is to get your protein in, right? And how much protein we should be getting. Because strength training is part of it. The other part, hydration, walking, sleeping, that's all a big part of it. Measuring and tracking your food is probably one of the best things I've ever heard about, because it gives you a guideline of what your body should be taking in regards to carbohydrates, fats, proteins, and calories. So when people say they know what they're eating, they don't, unless they're measuring and tracking. When people come to me and we talk about it, and I tell them what they should be eating, how many calories, they look at me like I have 4 heads, but yeah, they're coming to me to lose weight. Could be 20 pounds, could be 40, could be 10. Well, they didn't get that way by not eating enough, right? So now I'm giving them what they should be eating, and they think it's so much because they've never really seen what they have been eating. And when you take in food that is unhealthy, that is high in carbs and fats, and not enough protein, that's what happens. we gain weight. And so we try to reverse some of that stuff, but we don't really necessarily want to take away a lot of food. We want to just teach you how to eat it correctly. And again, getting your protein in and how important that is. Okay, bands on. All right, no bands, fine. All right, we got squat taps. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay, guys. We're going to go down for glute bridges, and then we're going to have 2 more exercises to go along with our little leg and booty day. All right. You guys are doing great. I hope you are comfortable and understanding, and I would love any kind of comments that you could share with me. I would love that. So feel free to share. Send me a message. Go on my Instagram. And let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear them. But again, I always talk about, you know, nutrition is such a big part of all of this. And you know, so many of my clients will come to me and say, oh, I thought this was just training, personal training, strength training. Well, no, I have to talk about nutrition because that is part of the process of getting healthier and stronger and fitter as we age and happier. You know, it's a big part of it. Just feeling how much we love ourselves from what we're doing. It's so amazing. And everybody around you sees it and feels it and they want it. Okay, down for glute bridges. And 1, 2, whoops, I forgot my weight. Keep going. 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And release. Awesome. Again, right? When I think about the type of workouts that people need to do, and what they don't understand is that you don't have to be crazy and do all of this nutty stuff and lift all this heavy stuff right away. You just have to do small and simple and understand how to work out. And then the rest comes. But you have to take those steps, okay? Yeah, okay. All right, guys. Let's grab some water. All right. Our next 2 sets, we're going to do a wide squat, okay? Again, if you want, you could hold on to a weight. You could hold on to your pole if it helps with 2 hands to squat, okay? So our feet are gonna be just a little bit wider. I wanna push those knees out and come down. So if you have a broomstick, like I said, or a mop or something, hold onto it. Again, you can hold on to your counter, okay? Or you can hold on to one weight as a goblet. And then we are gonna go against the wall, and we are going to do a wall sit. When I get over there, I'll go through the different types of wall sits for you to do. But all of this, guys, the strength in your legs is going to bring the strength into our brain. It's going to help with Alzheimer's, dementia, heart health, and just the independence of strength in our legs as we age, the comfort of knowing I can go up and down the stairs, in and out of the car. if I fall, I can catch my balance, okay? All right, I am gonna hold the weight, grab your broomstick or a countertop, and we're gonna come down and up, squeeze, down and up. Wide leg goblet. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We'll stop at 8. Feel free to do more. And then we're going to come over to a wall sit. And in our wall sit, guys, okay, if you are comfortable, you can sit this high, okay? We don't have to get down. Those who can get down further into that wall sit, find a spot in your living room, your bedroom, wherever, back against the wall, 90-degree angle. And again, we're gonna sit here. I'm just gonna time this for 15 seconds. Guys, I'm telling you, if you could sit longer, I'd love you to. If you wanna hold a weight, feel free to hold a weight. But for now, this is how we're doing. You could hold weights down here. You could hold weights here. Or again, you could be up here, starting, okay, for your wall sit. It's okay, just start somewhere. And 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, awesome job. All right, we're gonna do 2 more sets of these, guys. And of course, I always talk to my clients about my post-workout that I take. My carb and my protein from Phorm, it's the golden child. And it's the one thing I look forward to after every single workout that I do, because I'm getting in the nutrition that I need for my muscles that I just tore up in the gym. So just remember to fuel your body after your workout. Okay, we're gonna go back to the wide leg stance. All right, feet are wide, toes out just a little bit, and you're gonna come down and up. I'm holding the weight as a goblet. Good. We're gonna do 2 more, because this is our last set. Last one, and good. Fantastic. All right, guys, and onto our wall sit. All right, guys, ready? Let's come down into that wall sit. Nice flat back against the wall. 90-degree angle legs if you can. Find that spot, that comfort spot in your house where you want to work out. And you have these videos to go back and do again, to look at, to get yourself situated and ready, and to understand the exercises. Ask questions. All right, guys, and 3, 2, and 1. Yes. All right, that's fantastic. I am so happy that you came out to join me today, and I look so forward to continuing this journey with all of you to teach you that there are so many different ways for us to get our body moving, to feel comfortable in our home or in a gym, and also grab a partner, okay? You guys can do it together while you're both watching it on YouTube. So thank you once again. You guys have a great, great, great day. And don't forget to make sure that you are getting your protein in. The most important.